What this first section is going to ask you is, first of all, is it or is it not a function, which we're going to go over in a second. And then they're going to ask you to list the domain and the range. Well, the word domain starts with a D, the word range starts with an R, and they're in alphabetical order. The domain is the X, and the range is the Y, okay? So this is so difficult because you're going to put domain, and you're going to list the X's, but I like listing them in order. So -4, 0, 3, and 4. Everybody see that? And so what do you think the ranges would be? The range? The Y's. So we have -2, -1, and 2. You don't have to list that 2 twice because it's in 2 different points. Then you have to tell me if it's a function or not. So what we're going to look for is repeating numbers in the X's or the Y's. The X's don't have any repeating numbers, but the Y's have these 2. See how it's a 2 in both of these points? So what I do is, well, there's a rule to it, but if it's easier, I plot these points. So we have 0, 2 is right here, and 3, 2 is right here. Since these 2 points do not form a vertical line, vertical lines are bad. So this is a yes, a function. And we're going to see one with a vertical line in a minute, okay? So since when I draw a vertical line, I don't cross 2 points, it's a function. So the Y's can repeat all they want, but the X's can't. In this one, the X's repeat. All right, so we have domain and range. Domain is -6. And then we've got 1. And then we have 4. And the range, who wants to tell me the range in order?
-2, 0 to 7.
Very good. And now, the ones that have the repeating X, we're going to graph those. And 4, 0 is here, and 4, 7 is up here. And look what happens when I cut. I can hit them both with a vertical line. They're up and down from each other. So this is not a function. If I have some graphs, let's say this graph looks like this. This graph looks like this. This graph looks like this. And this graph looks like, let's see.
Circle.
Like that. Which ones are function? Let's do this as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which ones are function?
1 and 3.
1 and 3 are, yes, function. Because here I can draw my vertical lines and I only hit 1 point. You see it? So they're both functions. What happens with 2? Somebody who hasn't said anything.
You hit it.
You would hit it right here, right? You would hit more than 1 point. Here you would have actually 3 points. What is wrong with this? So it would hit 3 points. It's not a function. And here also, if I do a vertical line, I hit 2 points. Here I hit 2 points. Almost everywhere I hit 2 points, except for right here. And here, I only hit 1 point. But everywhere else I hit 2, it's not a function. So here we do -2, p plus 1 plus 4, and we clean that up as -2p minus 2 plus 4, which is -2p plus 2. You clean it up. So we have, all right, so we have g of -1 equals -1 cubed minus -1. -1 cubed is -1, plus 1 is 0, because negative is a plus. All right, so now we have g of h, we have g of h equals h cubed, sorry, h cubed minus h. You plug in an h for x. You can't do anything with that. That is your answer. So when you're plugging in letters, just clean it up as much as you can, but you can't solve it or turn it into a number. They're asking you to plug in h for x. That's all they're asking you to do. And that's all you are to do. And if there's anything that can be combined, you combine it.